Valorant has a pretty long track record of releasing agents that are, well, kinda broken off a drop and get a massive nerf not long after. However, they did release one agent who was so terrible that she actually needed a buff after she was dropped, and her name is Deadlock, an agent who I have a pretty strong opinion about. What do I think of Deadlock? I think she's the worst agent in the game. So in today's video, I'm gonna be playing Deadlock for an entire day to see if she is really as bad as I think she is, or if she's secretly a hard carry. I should mention there are a couple rules to this challenge. Number one, I can't watch any videos on how to play her. I have to learn on the fly. Number two, I can only play Deadlock until I complete all of these side quests with no exceptions. Oh, and I'm giving myself 24 hours to complete all of these. Alright, and now that you know what you're in for, let's get right into it. In the first game, I wasn't expecting to do very well, and even though I had no idea how to play this agent, I did have a plan. I feel like A is actually super busted to play. And well, my plan wasn't going too good.
Last player standing. Last player standing.
Dude.
Default.
One enemy remaining.
What's the
Backside.
Remaining.
Oh. Needless to say, after this game, it became very apparent that I had no idea what I was doing. But that's okay, because I was able to get somewhat of a feel for her utility. And I knew I had to work on some things. Number one, I need to learn how to use her trips properly. Even though they are completely useless for covering flank, I feel if you place them properly, they can get a lot of value. Number two, her ultimate ability. Now this ability is supposed to be a free kill. However, I didn't even get one kill using it all game, even though I could have sworn I was shooting it right at them. What? So clearly, it's not as easy as it seems. And number three, her net. Now I know this can be useful, but I barely used it. And if I did, I sure as hell wasn't using it right.
What the hell is even that?
With all this new information, it was time for game 2, and hopefully things would go better. Quick disclaimer, I got rid of my cam moving forward as I felt it was getting in the way. And we got Bind, a map that I know Deadlock can be good on. In this game, I was determined to play better and get some nice kills using my utility. Oh, trip on bomb, baby, that's big. Deadlock fucking made. But as the game started, I remembered one crucial thing. None of my utility holds flank. And Bind, well, it's a flanker's haven. So I knew what my job would be. I might not have the best trips for it, but I'll watch flank, please don't worry.
no trip showers? One's on the box.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
done.
think she's dumb.
I think she's done.
I think
Are
you're
you?
dumb.
Hey, one sec.
What's in your home?
On
Two, Gecko, Sniper,
You had one job. Just the one.
Needless to say, I tried my best. I wasn't used to having to actively hold flank, especially as a sentinel, but it ended up turning out okay. And I was actually getting the hang of her utility. Although I wasn't playing amazing, I did see some potential in Deadlock. Nice. Let's go! We gotta win, boys! And I managed to get the first one of the day. Now the question is, can I keep this going? Going into game 3, my hopes were high, and I was actually kind of excited to play Deadlock again, until we got Breeze. Not only is Breeze the worst map in the game, how the hell is Deadlock gonna be viable on it? I mean, she's Deadlock. Regardless, I locked in and got ready to do my best. We started on a tap, and the extent of my Deadlock knowledge was to place trip on bomb. So that's what I did. And although I did manage to get a kill off of it, I was still lost when it came to playing her. Our attack side was pretty grim.
Last player standing.
Spawn.
No surprises. Last player.
Oh my god. But on defense, I knew I could bring it back.
Barrier deployed.
One's per.
Wait. You actually thought I wasn't gonna cook on defense? I mean, I am playing Deadlock. Boys? Nice. How the fuck did I live? I started to understand how her utility worked. It's best to place her trips in an area where the enemy is going to entry into. That way, you can get an easy kill as they are stunned. And as for flank, her wall can be used to hold off the enemy team. Flank? And her net should be used to stop the enemies as they push.
Spike down. C.
Wait, Jet is still there.
One enemy.
Or be combo with another agent's ability to get some free kills.
Bring them down. Sensor drift.
Just
GG's.
Attackers win. Pack your
That's 3 games in a fucking row. We did it. Holy shit.
heading home.
That was way easier than I thought. And that's right. Only 4 games in, and we checked off the first goal. All thanks to me and my amazing Deadlock plays.
Throwing net.
Oh, exactly.
Spike planted.
With the first goal already checked off, it was time for me to pull my own weight and get a match MVP. And the map was Split. A map that I feel Deadlock could really shine on if played properly. And well, I'm pretty much a pro at her now.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
The game started, and as always, when playing Sentinel, they weren't pushing my site.
can we do a little more than just letting them walk on A for free? Just like a hair more.
Alright, I'll camp on site.
But I thought, you know, as soon as I switch sites, they're gonna change too. So I didn't. And well,
Ramp site.
Bro. Jay noticed that?
Spike planted.
Two ramp, two side.
hey, wait.
Throwing net.
Oh. Bro,
Last player standing.
bro, I said wait.
I've got your trail. Spike planted. Last player standing.
CT.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
I'll go. We kept losing until finally I switched sites, and to my surprise, I actually played pretty well. I was kind of holding that shit down.
Sensor drift.
On site, pushing you breach.
No surprises.
Fuck!
Spike down A. No surprise. Reeling them in. I hear you. My turn.
But unfortunately, my teammates couldn't capitalize on what I was doing, so we still weren't winning.
Nice try. Good effort.
However, then it happened.
Can we take ramps control back? I feel like that's what we're losing. We keep throwing this smoke and they just abuse it.
I have spike. Let's fucking go, boys. Only 5 games in, and I checked off another goal. Hell yeah. This is starting to look really good. Even though I got my ace, we still didn't manage to win the game. However,
Yes! Oh, we did it. We got match MVP. Holy fuck.
and with that, I've almost checked off all my goals already, and I started to kind of feel like a legend on Deadlock.
Deadlock, did you plan split last game?
I did.
Oh shit, you're crazy, dude.
Hey, thank you.
After Jet gassed me up, I seemed to have gotten into my head a bit, or he jinxed me, because I couldn't seem to get anything going.
Yo, that, you know, remember that like flat tire comp?
Bro, you jinxed the fuck out of me.
Like, in it,
There's no fucking way.
Problem solved. Enemy killed. Last player. One less. Listening.
It's already up?
Mid door.
Last player.
80.
My following games were up and down. There were times where my utility usage was top notch.
No surprises. I hear you. I can. One enemy remaining. No surprises.
Three.
Sensor tripped. Hold them to their grave. Reeling them in. No surprises. Spike planted. Listening. One enemy remaining.
what is that?
Sound sensor out.
No cool.
No surprises.
Yep, smoke.
Sensor tripped. Reeling them.
One's on site.
And other times, not so much.
Throwing net.
What the fuck?
What's that?
Sound sensor out. Throwing net.
Nice. Oh fuck.
Ugh.
I'm gonna all win.
Hold them to their grave.
That's fucked up.
No escape.
I'm sorry.
What's that, brother?
Nothing there. Hold them to spike down. Nothing there. Hold them to their grave. Nothing there.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And after 12 hard-fought games, I had finally finished all of my side quests, and I felt like I had actually mastered this agent. And here's what I've learned. Her trips should be used to bait the enemy into and swing off of, not just be used to trip the main entry onto the site. This goes for attack and defense. You should also be placing one near the bomb or post plant. As for her wall, it can be used to block off the main entry point of site, cut off certain areas of the map on defense, or stop a retake on attack. Her net is best used to slow down a push or be combo with another agent's abilities to get easy kills. And her ultimate is best used to stall during post plant, swing off of in clutch situations, or kill an enemy that is out of your line of sight but you know where they are. It should never be thrown randomly or when most of the enemy team is alive, as it can easily be broken. So there was a full day of playing Deadlock. I came into this challenge with a pretty biased opinion of her, and the question is, did that change? Hell nah. She is still terrible. Even though I did manage to get some wins and played some decent games, she isn't a viable pick on any map. Well, except for maybe Split. But even then, without being able to trip flank, she's pretty much useless. But in all seriousness, Deadlock isn't that bad, and I did have a lot of fun learning her. Not to mention, there were some times where I felt she was a pretty powerful agent. However, I would not recommend maining her, as there are much better options if you want to play Sentinel. The whole point of playing Sentinel is to trip flank and lurk, and Deadlock's kit does not allow you to do either of those things, as she has nothing for flank watch, and her abilities only work in a post-plant situation, making it a bad idea for you to be lurking on her. So should you play Deadlock? Maybe. Although she isn't the best agent, she is kind of fun to play, so I would suggest giving her a try and seeing how you feel. However, I feel the biggest issue with Deadlock is she's very hard to play properly, so putting in the necessary hours to learn her, instead of just playing a more straightforward and viable agent like Killjoy or Cypher, isn't really worth it. But that's just my opinion on the agent. So if you have played her before, let me know your thoughts about her in the comment section. Do you agree with me or not? And if you guys are wondering who I think the greatest agent is to play when solo queuing and you'd like to learn how to master them, go ahead and check out this video next.